Hi everybody, it's Tina here from Hummingbird Tales. Welcome back and it's nice to see you. Okay, first of all, I apologise if you can hear any banging or sawing. I'm actually in my living room at the moment with two little coffee tables set up with my tripod. So at least this time I'm sat down and not standing over my bed because my back is not good at the moment. But anyway, this is a little video of a difference. I'm here to share some beautiful work, a journal that I purchased from the lovely Heidi McGregor here on YouTube. And Heidi has got an Instagram channel called Frizzy Lizzy Designs. Now, I've known Heidi a while. We did a swap last year where I made her a vintage journal, and she made me the most beautiful blue vintage butterfly nature gorgeousness. It was a ring bound journal, and if you go back through my videos you'll find it, but what I might do actually is, no, I will. What I will do is I will put the links below on the journal that I made her and the journal that she made me. But anyway, for those of you that don't know Heidi, Heidi recently took a course from Amity Bloom. I think she did it back in when we were in lockdown in the spring. And she made these beautiful journals and I fell in love, and she said to me that in the future when she makes some she'll let me know. Well, anyway, she's just made a batch of 6 and I will link that channel below as well because they are just gorgeous and they're just so full of inspiration. And this is the one that she made for me. So firstly, I haven't opened this. I've taken everything out of the box. I went to unwrap this and then I had to pause because somebody was at the door. So I've just clipped it roughly there. But she sent me this, and oh, there's an envelope here with a little card. And inside it says, I'll just have a quick little look off the camera. If I can, here we go. Oh, bless her. Thank you so much again. I remember you saying, you didn't have a lot of vintage bits, so hope this wee selection is useful. Heidi. Oh, Heidi, thank you so much. So we've got this little bundle here and it's so beautifully wrapped. I will leave that underneath just to hold it up a little bit so you get a better look. I'll show you that again in a minute. So I'm just going to very gently take off this little piece of fabric ribbon. How pretty is that? So lovely. Thank you, Heidi. And in here, oh my goodness, what have we got here? So we've got a little envelope, like a wage envelope. Oh wow. And inside, she's put loads of little goodies. So there's wow, some sort of ticket there. And there's stamps, lots of little stamps. And a little tag and another ticket and another ticket, and oh wow, some cigarette cards. I love these. Oh wow. Oh, look at that one. That's a different size as well. Is that yeah, it's Tobacco Company, Will's Cigarettes. Oh, Heidi, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. I'm awful. I haven't got many vintage original bits and pieces. I just can't seem to find anything down in Cornwall. And when I go on eBay, sometimes I think, my gosh, things seem so expensive. But so she sent me some of these little envelopes. Now there's a lady on here called on YouTube called Carol, and she is Oak House Journals. And she's been doing some embroidery on some vintage envelopes, so I'm going to have a go at doing it on these because I've only got a few vintage envelopes which I was sent by a lovely lady last year. I'm sorry, I know I'm here fiddling, but I just love feeling the paper and coarse blue stamp, so I'm going to have to do something blue on there. And what's this? Oh, this is like a receipt. Oh, I love it. Again, I'm doing this on my iPhone, so I do apologise if you're not getting a very good view. And there's another one here, Rochdale, up near Yorkshire. Oh, look, and that's got a stamp on it. Look at that. That is treasure and a bit. That is, oh, wow. And it just, look, it folds in there. I'm going to have to make something like this. This is brilliant. And then there's some more envelopes. I just love vintage envelopes. And that's a postcard. Oh, and it's written on the back. Heidi, this is so kind of you. So, so kind. And this is a recipe. What's it for? Is it chop chef mix? I'll have a good look at that later. And then we've got another receipt here. I'll do it that way as well. Oh, there's just tons of it. Heidi, thank you so much. I'm desperate to like make some journals with some real vintage bits and pieces in. And I'm going to do that with these. These are just fantastic. And there's lots of it here. I will whip through these, but I'm going to... Oh, look, a dog license. When was this? This was 1957. Somebody had a dog. Oh. And, oh, look. This feels like a certificate. Heidi, where do you find these things? I'd be interested to know where people in England all find their bits of ephemera. Guardian Assurance Company Limited. With reference to all risks proposal. This paper is like, oh, it's amazing. And see the little, oh, how cute is that? Oh, wow, Heidi, this is amazing. I am going to have to hoard some of these and put them in. I'm planning to make myself a journal at some point. But I will put some also in my work. But, oh, it's just incredible. And more envelopes. Look at those. Birmingham, 1952. This is so incredibly kind of you, Heidi. It really is. It's quite early in the morning at the moment, so I'm not my usual over-the-top chirpy self. This is actually an envelope with a letter in. Dear Jim, first letter since coming back from leave. Oh, I'll have a read of that later. That's definitely going to go into one of my journals. Oh, this is just amazing, Heidi. Honestly, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really do. And this is like, my gosh, these pages are really thick. Farley Wood. Can you see? I'm sure that's a children's story. And there's another one. And bless her, she's wrapped it in some pianola paper. Oh, Heidi, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is such a lovely gift. Thank you. And this is what the journal. Now, she's embellished this. She's wrapped it in a vintage piece of embroidered linen. And she's got this, it's East of India. I love East of India products. And it's a little porcelain hanger with twinkle on. How cute. And she's got some bits of lace on here. And like I said, I was just going to unwrap it and have a look before I filmed. And then I thought, oh no, just do it on film because there was somebody at the door. So let's get tuck in here. And that's as far as I got. Oh my goodness me, Heidi. This is just fantastic. So I'll pull this down. I'm really tangled up here around this tripod, so I hope you can see. So this is the journal, and what I love about it is I love this spine. So it's obviously you make a journal and you wrap some fabric and all around, and then you build up the layers. But oh, it's just stunning. Look at the little detail down here. Do you see what I mean? She just layers up the teeniest weeniest bits and pieces and sews and little buttons and little bits of trim and all of this beautiful sari silk. Let's just get this off a sec so we can have a look at the cover. But this is stunning, Heidi. Your videos don't do these things justice, do they? Right, now I'm holding it as I think you can get most of it in. It's quite small. I would say it's probably 6 by 5 or 6.5 by 5. She's got on the spine. So let's go back to here. So she's layered up lots of different doilies and hankies and trims and things, and she's pinned a little charm here of a fairy with a moon. On here she's got a little token that says focus on the good, and it's just yummy. Now look at this detail. So she's got a picture here which looks like it's one of Artie Maze's, and Heidi just layers and layers and layers, and she uses bits of die cut papers, she uses modeling paste. You've got lots of different tulle and really fine fabrics here, beaded fabrics. She's got little tiny flowers, like little resin bits, this trim, and she's got that. Can you see that is just dangling off the side there? And there's a Tim Holtz clip up here, and we open it and it's just beautiful, Heidi. So she's got like a little card here. I think this kit that she used was one of Tracy Fox's. I won't go majorly in detail, but I will put her video up where she goes through and explains a lot more of what she's done. But it's like the belly band here with a little button, and then she's got like a little charm pinned on the end. And look at this, the way she's done the top of this, all that layering. And Heidi hand sews mostly everything that she does. She very rarely uses a machine. I love using my sewing machine, and I love sewing by hand, but I love the way that Heidi gets her ruffles because they look more authentic and ruffly. Mine are too neat on machine, so I might have to have a go, Heidi, in doing it by hand. And she's got a pocket here that's made with this little lacy trim lace thing. I'm just blown away. She's done little tiny crosses here, cross stitch, more layering. And what I loved about these journals that she made is the way they all flip here, there and everywhere. I don't think anything comes out of there. I think that's all stuck down. Can you see the tiny little seed beads there that she's sewn onto this bit of lace? And she says that she'll just sit there for an evening and make clusters. Now this is fabric. And do you know what, folks? That's not far from the wallpaper I've got on my wall of my bedroom that I've just done. So we've got a little tiny glassine bag here that she's gessoed and layered, and inside there's the Arc de Triomphe, and there's a flower. It's just gorgeous. And she's made all of these hinges with fabric. And then we come to this side. Now I'm just trying to make sure that's okay. I'm holding this up. So this is another flip out, but it's a book. But the layering again, she's done all this little layering, and she's done, there's like a little embellished card there that's in this little pocket that she's made. And then this is like a little journal of its own. And the details, Heidi, must have taken you absolutely ages. Everything is gessoed, which I love. I love gessoing my pages. It just gives it a lovely texture. Lots of different papers. And she's got a clip here, which I think is holding, yes, it's holding on one of the little envelopes. So that completely flips out. And then she's got another beautiful piece of fabric here and lace, and one of her little embellished pieces up here. And then that all flips back. And then we get into this part of the journal with the pages. So this is one of Tracy Fox's kits. But it's just beautiful, Heidi. I'm sorry I keep knocking things, guys. I really, truly am. Look at that tag. And all the blues. Well, you know blue's my favourite colour, and teals and things. And this, you know, when she said that one of them was going to be blue, I was like, oh, wow. And again, if you can see, she's sewn these tiny, weeny little seed beads there. It's just beautiful, Heidi. Embossed part of this page. The dark green fritillary. Oh, it's about a little caterpillar. And there it turns into a butterfly. And here we've got a little tuck spot with a tiny little tag. And she's got a cutout here. It might be a die cut. And again, she's layered up all of her bits and pieces. It's beautiful papers. Stephen Fisher. Now my husband's called Stephen and he spells it with a PH as well. But he's not a Fisher, he's a lady. And here she's got a journaling card. I won't pull it off, but she's got it attached with a little safety pin and this little dangle with all these little beads. And her work, I just love it. I love, love, love Heidi's work. I'm so grateful to own 2 of her journals now. Sorry, I'm making a right mess of this. Right, okay. So she's got lots of coffee dyeing going on. And she wanted to leave lots of room for writing. I mean, this is just textured. She's gone through, it's either, I think it's a die cut actually that she's stuck on, but she's gone over it with gesso and she's made more of these beautiful little trims. And there's another gorgeous tag. And, you know, the detail again, little bits of tulle. There's a tiny, I'm trying to turn this over so you can see it properly. It's got tiny, tiny flowers on that little charm. And there's a little receipt piece there. And this is, I think she printed her letter on some paper. But she'll tell you how she does it in hers. Dragonfly on music paper. This is beautiful. I love this peacock. And this has been decoupaged on. Really beautiful. And then in the pocket here, she's made this envelope. I don't know if this is one you've made or if it's from Tracy's kit. But look, she's made it her own. She's layered up little stickers and bits of embellishment. Some little brads. And look how pretty that is. And inside here, she's got another receipt. I've got a big grin on my face looking at all of this. I absolutely, oh, I'm thrilled with it. And Heidi does sell her journals. I think she's going to be just making what she feels you know, inspired to make, and then she'll put them up in her shop. So I think she has got an Etsy shop. Yes, she has. And that beautiful peacock again. And then look at all this. And there's a little tiny, is that an angel? Oh, how sweet. It's a little angel on there. Oh, Heidi, I absolutely love it. And then there's another pocket here with lots of her embellishing and some pearls. Again, there's a ticket and a card that she's layered up. And look how pretty that is. That is so beautiful, the way you've done that. Stunning. And all vintage pages. And she's embossed the edges of that. Here we've got a little cluster of bits and pieces. And again, I know you can see that with some beads on the end. It's all very sparkly. And oh, it's just yummy, isn't it? And there's a Parisian envelope again with one of her embellishments. And in here, she's got some little file folder cutouts. Or die cuts, I should say. And did that go in like that? And then here she's got another one of these beautiful images. I love this. It's beautiful. And Heidi, she made this look like this, and she explains on a video how she did it. But it looks so old and so worn out. It's amazing. And not forgetting, as this is the center of this signature, whoops, I've lost something there. She's put these beads on the strings as well. There's just so much to see. And, you know, for such a tiny little book, oh, how adorable is that photo? Oh, it's gorgeous. And she's done a little bit of her layering up there and another ticket. It's such a tiny like little book, but it's just full of gorgeousness. I love this. I might actually do some sewing on there. That's, you know, maybe that's a space for me to put something on there. Because, you know, it is good to make these things your own as well. But I'm dreadful. I'll buy people's things. And there's another tiny one of those little flower things. And I won't write in them. I write in some journals. I write mainly in traveller's notebooks. And I keep meaning to, like, if I get something like this, put my mark on it. But I don't, because I just think, oh, I don't know. I just love what people do. And I use it for inspiration. Absolutely stunning. It's so me, Heidi. I knew I had to have this. Oh, excuse my tummy from rumbling. More pages to write. And in here she's got another little journaling card that she's attached with a little bead and bits of chain. And one of her beautiful embellishments. Look at that. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm going to have a go at making some of these little scrappy bits. I do snippets, but I know Heidi will sit and make little scrappy bits and pieces to put on her journals. And, you know, it's just lovely. Now, must have taken her ages. She's sewn, yeah, she has sewn little tiny seed beads in every one of those flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful work. I think you'll all agree that this is a fabulous, fabulous journal. And we're getting to the back. Sorry, I'm a bit shaky here. I'm going to have a really good look at this off camera myself, because I'm just in awe of Heidi's work. And she's sewn down there. And that's a piece of fabric. Oh, look at that. Does that flip out or come? Oh, it's a page. That's fabric with that embroidery on. Oh, look, yes. So that stuck out the edge. Oh. And that's like a wallpaper. Now, I know this was in the back. So we've got daisies. She knows I love daisies. So she's given me a daisy postcard. I think that was just tucked in there. Or it might have just been, you know what, placed in there like that. And then we've got a little Paris ticket here. All of this is all layered. It is just stunning, Heidi. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. And there's more. So she's got a Tim Holtz, you know, one of these pocket things. We've all seen them. And in that she's got loads of little tickets and bits and pieces. And look at that back page. That's a die cut. She's got handmade, no it isn't, it's watercolor paper there. She's gessoed, she's inked, she's stamped, and then she's put this beautiful piece of fabric there. And look at the back again. Gosh, it's just amazing. Heidi, I absolutely love it. I truly, truly do. And I absolutely love all of these beautiful bits and pieces you've sent me. I am incredibly spoiled. So guys, please check out Heidi if you haven't seen her before. She's Heidi McGregor on YouTube and Frizzy Lizzy Designs on Instagram, and you will not be disappointed at all. And she's on several design teams. I think she's on Tracy Fox's and Artie May's. There might be one or two more, I can't quite remember, but you know, her work is beautiful and so inspirational. So thanks for watching, everybody. And Heidi, thank you so much for this beautiful journal and all the little extra bits and pieces that you sent me. I truly appreciate it. And I'll be back again very soon with another video. Bye for now.